everybody. Good morning. Yolanda Cadet from Cadet Consult, your life and relationship coach, providing you with knowledge and opportunity for growth and success. I hope you guys are having a great Friday. It is Good Friday. This is the day that we start to reflect on what it means to be who we are, what we are, and what it is that we want out of our lives. Today, I wanted to talk to you guys about just because you love somebody doesn't mean that they are it. Yes. Just because you love somebody doesn't mean that they are it, doesn't mean that you have to stay with them. Sometimes people come into your life to simply teach you a lesson, a valuable lesson, a lesson about who you are, what you will sacrifice, what you won't sacrifice, and the things that make you happy in a relationship. One of the things that I have learned is that just because the person's in your life and they are touting that they are this, they are that, does not mean that they are meant to stay there. Because the sacrifice that you make within that relationship determine the path that relationship is about to take. Too often we get into a relationship because we are lonely or because we want to feel a sense of importance. And then we stay in that relationship because we're afraid of getting out of that relationship. Because if we get out of that relationship, then we have to deal with us. Just because this person is in your life and you love this person does not mean that they are it. Does not mean that they're not it either. And the reason for that is that once you decide that you have your own standard, right? That you know what it is that you want, how you want it. And if this person, in your conversation with this person, the person can't give you the same thing, don't stay because you fear out of being lonely. Don't stay because you fear that if you go, then you won't find somebody else. Go. But don't go because you want the person to follow you. Because a lot of times people tend to get out of a relationship and think, well, I'm going to break up with this person and I will know that if he loves me or if she loves me, if she follows me. If the person doesn't follow you, does not mean that they don't love you. It could be that because they love you, that they refuse to follow you. Because you yourself is not ready for the kind of relationship that they want. You yourself is not ready to engage at the level that they want to engage in. Some people get into a relationship because, hey, you know what? It's the latest thing to do. I don't want to be by myself. I need somebody to chit-chat with. Some people get into a relationship where they have a goal. The goal is, if I'm going to get into this relationship with you, I'm going to share my time with you. I'm going to share my body with you. I'm going to share whatever it is that you have that you're going to be sharing with this person. There has to be a goal. There has to be a goal. Don't get into a relationship just to be in a relationship. There has to be a goal. There has to be a goal where at the end of the day, you're like, okay, I can see myself spending the next 5 years with this person. Let me and this person build with it. Now, the problem is this. Don't get into this relationship and you formulate the goals and you talk it out and you don't even talk to this other person that you're in a relationship with. But you're working on the goal. You're working on the goal because they are your goal. They're not the relationship goal that both of you have set. Your goal might be, I want to be married. This person's like, I do not want to be married. I don't want any children. I don't want anything like that. But you want to be married. You want to have children. And you planning this whole thing. And you are going hard. You're making sacrifices. You're doing this. You're doing that. And then you're waiting for the ring. The ring doesn't come. And since the ring doesn't come, you get upset and like, how could I have wasted all this time in this relationship and I'm not getting anything out of it? You're not getting anything out of it because there was no conversation. You didn't talk to the person to find out if your goals are aligned, if what it is that you want in 5 years is the same thing the person wants in 5 years. Don't make the mistake of being with somebody for 5-10 years and you in the same spot when you met them that you are 10 years from now. That's 10 years of your life that you just wasted, that you could have been doing something else. If your goal is to get married in a relationship, when you meet somebody and it starts to get serious, you need to be brazen enough and bold enough to say, listen, we need to have a conversation as to where we're going, because we cannot be playing house. Where I sleep at your house one day, you sleep at my house the next day, and people see us and we are the couple, but yet there's no goal. Stop playing house with people. Stop playing house with people. Because when you play house with people, then you become a doll. And nobody's a doll. Nobody's a thing to play with. Talk to this person that you're getting into this relationship with. And yes, you may be ready for marriage and the other person is not ready for marriage. And if that's the case, say to the person, then where do you see us then? Because my goal from this relationship is to become your spouse. If the person is like, nah, well, I don't know, I'm not ready for this. When will you be ready for it? Oh, I don't know, maybe 6-7 years. Okay. Get back to me when you're ready. And don't say it as a way of bluffing the person or making the person feel guilty or anything like that. Say it and mean it. Don't stay there and become 10 years, 20 years, and you still in the same spot. In your heart, your desire is to be this person's wife. Not everybody want to get married. And if that's the choice that you're making, be bold enough to say to somebody, listen, marriage is not for me. What we have, I'm cool with. Now, if you're not cool with what you have, don't stay there because you're lonely. Don't stay there because you have a fear that you're not going to find somebody. Because you're not living your true life. You're not living to your experience. It is going to be the hardest thing that you do to walk away from someone that you love. It is the hardest thing that you will ever do. And don't buy into this thing, well, I'm just going to walk away because there's a dime piece here. Men are a dime a dozen. Women are a dime a dozen. I can get this one. I can get that one. Yes, you can get this one. Yes, you can get that one. But I guarantee you, you will never, ever find the one like the one you got. The one that has put up with you. The one that has sacrificed for you. The one that has been humiliated because of your behavior. You will never find that person. Yes, everybody have their flaws. Every single person have their flaws. But at the end of the day, what is it that you've decided to do about those flaws? Are those flaws that you can live with the person with? Or are those flaws that you are making them non-negotiable? That you saying, this right here, I can't deal with. I cannot deal with. And at any time that you cannot deal with it, then you need to be bold enough to walk away. Tracy said, this is so amazing because last night I had the conversation with someone and we were talking about it. And those are the painful conversations that you have in a relationship. Because a lot of times your goals and that person's goals are so far apart that you wonder, okay, what just happened? Who is this new person? It is not a new person. This is the same person that you've been with. The thing is that you didn't have those conversations with that person. And understand this, not all your goals are going to be supported by your partner. And you have to be okay with that. Not all your goals is going to be supported by your partner, because some of your goals are so lofty that they can't see it. And if they can't see it, you can't be upset at the fact that they can't see it. Your job is to incorporate them into the goal and take them as far along into that goal as they are able to go. If they're not able to go full hand, but they're able to go a mile with you, take them for that mile, because doing that mile, what you're going to do is that you educating them, you showing them, look, this is possible. It is hard, it is difficult, but it is possible for us to do. And if they don't accept it, it's okay. But they can't stop you from accomplishing it either, because it's your goal. In a relationship, you have to have your goals, and then there has to be our goals. Our goals have to line up. My goal does not have to line up with yours, because they're mine. They are mine to work at, they are mine to do, and they're mine to make the sacrifices and decide how I'm going to work them. You support me in those goals? That's wonderful. You don't support me? That's wonderful too. But what you will not do is stop me from achieving those goals. Stop me from seeing that my goals have value. Stop me from taking myself to that next level. If you want to come up with me, let's go. Let's do this. But if you don't want to come up with me, don't you dare try to tell me that I can't do this, because that's not what you think that's good for me. It is great to be in a relationship, but the relationship cannot be a one-way thing where it's do what I say. No, it doesn't work that way. A relationship is two people coming together from different backgrounds, from different experiences, from different upbringing, trying to become one. And the journey to become one is where we talk about what it is that we want, as at the same time talking about how I am going to accomplish my part, you're going to accomplish your part, and then when we come together at the table, we are an unstoppable force. Unstoppable force. Sarah Jakes Roberts and her husband did a demonstration at one of their seminars that has stayed with me for as the first time that I saw it. He said when he's standing, she's behind him because she's looking in the back. When he is turning to the side, she is in the front and he's looking at her back. And when he's standing on the side and she's standing on the other side, they are an unstoppable force. Imagine that. If you attempt to live your life and have that kind of relationship where, listen, you see me, you see her. You see her, you see me. That way, you cut the nonsense where people, well, I saw this person. Did I ask you to watch this person for me? No. No. Have your goals that align with the relationship. Continue maintaining your personal goal. All of it is part of having the relationship that is stress-free to a point, because nothing's going to be stress-free. Because remember, two people coming together from different backgrounds, from different experiences, different expectations, coming together to try to make this beautiful relationship. Again, two people, two different backgrounds, two different experiences, two different upbringing, now trying to live as one. It will be difficult, but I promise you, if you sit down, you have the hard conversations, you have the heartfelt conversations, an honest conversation with your partner, the rest becomes easy. Thank you everybody for joining me. My name is Yolanda Cadet from Cadet Consult, your life and relationship coach. If you want to work with me, I will be glad to work with you. I offer a free 30-minute consult. You can reach me at consult@cadetconsult.com. You can DM me. You can leave me a message with this video. And if I cannot help you after we talk, I will definitely look for someone that is able to help you. And have a great day. And remember, two people, two different upbringing, two different expectations, coming together to live as one. Be blessed, everybody. Bye-bye.